This stone-paved way is taking us to a place where 2000 years of history lay asleep. We are going to the Chitharal Jain monuments or the Malay Kovil, and the history dates back to 100 years before the current era. The nearest railway station is Nagarkovil railway station, which is 28 kilometers away from here. Trivandrum International Airport is almost 50 kilometers from here. The famous tourist hotspot of Kanyakumari is just 50 kilometers away from here. Anyone can easily reach here through public transport network, either from Trivandrum or Nagarkovil, and get down at Marthandam and take an auto rickshaw or taxi to reach here. The monument is protected by the Archaeological Survey of India. The bond between Jainism and nature is visible here. The bond which is the guiding light of Jainism is shimmering here for the past 2000 years. We had to walk 1,000 meters from the entrance to reach the top of the site where the temple is located. The breeze which flows through here is divine. The atmosphere is incredibly calm. Your senses will be in for something you have never experienced in your life before. Inscriptions found at the site and elsewhere, such as the Kalugumalai Jain beds, suggest that the history of these monuments extend over the first millennium CE, with some inscriptions in the Hindu temple datable in the 13th century. In these historical inscriptions and literature, this site is referred to as Tiruchiranathuppallai or just Tirukarnam. The hillock is referred to as Tiruchiranathumalai, which means the hill holy to the Charanas or the Jain ascetics. As we walk upstairs and reach the cave temple complex, we get the first glimpse of one of the most incredible architectural wonders of a bygone era. The sheer brilliance is pleasing to the eyes. Enter the monument area through a small gap through the rocks and time, where the modern world is further left behind. Emerge from the shadows of this sacred way to reach the place where the stones tell the stories of 2 millenniums. Chiseled from the rocks, these structures tell the stories of a time forgotten by humanity. This is the north side and the outer wall of the Jain cave temple. The reliefs of Parshvanatha and Padmavati are standing figures canopied by multi-hooded cobra and with attendant smaller figures of Yaksha. Most figures in the bas relief are seated in Ardha Padmasana pose, in each niches with 3-tiered parasol. These are many of the other 24 Tirthankaras. As we move forward, we see vast expanse of greenery on the right side. And then we see the temple pond, which never dries up, even in the hot, humid summer. The left side there is the Jain temple. The sight of the temple pond is both soothing to the eyes and calming to the hearts, and beyond which the vast expanse of nature spreads its greenery in front of us. To the south side of the Jain temple is the Hindu temple. It co-opts part of the Jain structure and treats the artwork associated with Padmavati Devi as part of Hindu tradition. The Hindu temple includes a mandapam, a veranda corridor and a belipedam with a kitchen or madapalli, which is carved into a natural overhanging rock. In the Hindu temple, several inscriptions were discovered over time on steps, pillars and the walls as the temple was cleaned up and restored. As we walk down to reach the temple port, beyond which we see vast expanse of nature and incredible rock formations. It's amazing to see the temple from here. As you can see, the hall of Kanyakumari is standing at the cliff. I believe if the rocks can tell the stories, it will be one spectacle for our ears. They should have told us the stories of a bygone era. They should have told us the stories of 2000 years of human history. Come here and experience a far, far world, much farther than any rushes of humanity. The serene atmosphere, the incredible wind, the natural silence, and the vast expanse of greenery and the horizon all treats your soul to a world beyond imagination. We never know the science behind this pond, which never dries, even in the blazing summer. We start believing how lucky are those people who lived here, watching the silence of the nature, getting inspired by the beauty of the surroundings, and the pure divinity which flows through here. As we started moving up, we enter a far different world. The vastness of the sky, the majesty of the rocks, and the Western Ghats which are seen far, far away, and the pure blue skies all makes you feel like you stand in a world beyond civilization. As we move forward, we start getting glimpses of Vimana. This Vimana stands in the topmost point of this cave temple. The place where Vimana stands is the highest point in this hill. It sometimes reminds me of the monuments I saw in Hampi. This Vimana is dedicated to goddess Bhagavati. The bright greenery and the clear blue skies along with Vimana takes us into a world which is captivating and at the same time breathtaking. As the sun is about to set, we start our long journey back home, leaving behind monuments which tells us the story of 2000 years. The story written in the rocks. The story told by monuments. A magical land beyond time, built 100 years before the birth of Christ. These rock monuments continue to mystify and captivate archaeologists seeking to understand their origins and purpose. As we walk back, I started telling myself that I will come back to this wonderful land, forgotten by time.